What's going on, guys? Bill's here from AchievementLand, and I'm here with Creature in the Well. I'm going to go over all the collectibles in this game, show you where the hard to find ones are. This game is open world, so you can actually go back and get everyone even after you finish the game. Some of them you can't get until later on in the game, until you open up certain areas. So these are the different areas that you can go into. You pick an area by shooting a ball at it. Now this is Power Reserves, the first one. Now you can look at the map for Power Reserves. You can see what areas you completed. The little areas that like tail off, those are usually the secret areas. The areas can't be missed on the map. You can see where you didn't go, and you can see the rooms you didn't complete. Usually you have to do a puzzle and you complete it and you open up a secret area, and then in the secret area there's an upgrade or a tool or a cape. So we got the different tools here and the different capes. Now you can see the capes, there's actually one for each of the different areas. So we got reserve banners, archives, lockdown system, power grid, all these different areas. You get one cape in each one. So that allots for the first 7 of them. So you know where each one of these are. You find it in each area. You go in, and then it's going to be in one of the secret rooms, which you can't miss the secret rooms. You're going to be able to find them. If you can't beat a secret room, then you just have to upgrade a little bit and come back to it. Now the blacksmith flag is in Danielle's shop in the town where you get your upgrades. It's the door all the way on the right side of the town. And once you go in here, right on the counter is the blacksmith's rag, so you can grab that. And that's the cape. Now the next one is Lost Garment. This one was the hardest one to find. This was actually my last one. You actually have to leave town out the front, and there's a rock path you have to find. So just follow these rocks. If you go the right way, you can actually get far enough out, and then you'll find a cape out here. There it is, Lost Garment. I was so happy when I found that. Alright, the next one's found in the hidden stash. I made a guide to show you how to get into the hidden stash, which I'll post a link for below. But later on in the game, these doors open so you can get down here. And in this room down here is 2 of the tools that we need, and also the cape. Right in this corner, old cloth. The next one's an easy one. It's right in front of the little baseball area in front of town. Now the last one is an easy one to miss, but it's an easy one to get. It's in the final area of the game where we jump down the well. Just follow through the normal path. You gotta redo some of these areas again, but I'm just gonna skip past them. Like this room, you gotta redo. Now over here, this big mountain ridge area where the bridge is broken, where you could see it from the other area. But if you come down here on this side, the last cape, the creature cape, is found right here on the ground. And you can come back here even after you finish the game. Alright, so that's all the capes. Now for the tools. We have strike tools and charge tools. Most of them you're going to find in the secret areas, in all the temples, just like the capes. But some of them you're going to find elsewhere, which I'll show you. Like this one, you're going to find at the end of the game, when you're in the well, after doing the floor fight, and you come up, you'll find the great sword right here. Alright, the next tool is found in the stash, which I showed you before, with the old cloth. So, link in the description how to get down here, but once you get down here, there's 2 tools down here. The Bot-C Charger, and the Bot-C Striker. The next one is the baseball bat, which you can find right in front of town. This little baseball area over here, there's a shed here. Just go in here, and there's the baseball bat. The next one is the cooking pot and the wooden spoon. These are over by Danielle's shop. There's a door underneath her shop in the lower area. Going here, and on the wall is the wooden spoon and the cooking pan. The next one is a twig. This one's really easy to get. It's right in front of the entrance to the main area. Right over here on the left side is some twigs. Just pick up one. And there we go. The Botsy charger is in with the striker in the stash room, like I said, which I'll link in the description. And then the rest of them are just found throughout the temples, just like the capes and the upgrades and stuff. Some of them will be in areas that you'll have to come back later on once you're upgraded. They'll be like too hard to get in. Like this one I couldn't beat at first. I had to wait till I was upgraded. And once you're upgraded, it's like so much easier. But now I finished this room. I opened up a secret path. And here's the magnetic one. This one's really good. It helps out a lot. And like I said, all these ones that are in the temple are easy to find because you can see on the map whether you're missing them or not. Not every room gets completed. You'll see they'll have like little dots on it if it needs to be completed. And then when you complete it, it might have a secret area that you go to. This is a really good tool as well. It will help you with another achievement, the one for absorbing 1,000 health. You need to use that one. The other thing I want to go over is upgrades. I didn't mention them on the thumbnail, but I'm going to go over them quickly. They're also in those secret rooms. So I'm going to show you what they look like. They're very important, so you want to make sure you get them all. They make the game easier. They're called old cores. So most of them will be in rooms like that, but your very last one you're gonna get at the end, like towards the end of the game, once you open the weather monument. After you open it and you go in there, on your way back, behind Roger, the mopping frog, is gonna be your last core. It's kind of hard to see. It's very easy to miss. So you can pick it up, and then we can head over to Danielle's shop to upgrade. You have to have enough money to do the upgrades. You can get pretty much unlimited energy just going back into the areas, and you could farm some energy. Costs 200,000 for the last upgrade, and it's level 10. So that's how you do upgrades. Only one of them is hidden. All the other ones are in the secret areas. Now for the lore. Every time you get to the end of one of the areas, one of the temples, you're going to find 4 of these computers that have lore. So make sure every time you finish, fighting the boss, and you come in here, make sure you read all 4 of these, and then you can turn on the monolith in the middle. You can always come back to these areas. You can go back to every one of them and read the lores again, if in case you didn't pop it, you missed one. So you have to go through all the areas, read all the computers, and then there's one more lore at the end of the game. Once you have access down here, there's some kind of thing on the back wall, like some kind of inscription or something. Right here in the middle. You just have to read it, and this will be your final lore. And you'll get the achievement for finding all the lore. And there we go. That's all the collectibles. We went over the tools, the capes, the lore, and the upgrades. And like I said, it's open world, so if you miss any, you can always go back to the areas and you can get them. And some areas open up later on, so you have to wait. But that's it, guys. I hope this helps you. Leave a like if it did, and I'll see you next time here at AchievementLand.